Hello, everybody. I'm Kyle Walters,
And I'm Trevor Ike.
and I will be your color commentator for today.
I will be your play-by-play.
Now, Ryan DeSimone will be our play-by-play. Trevor is filling in as Ryan just got finished up with his JV game. Unfortunately, he lost, but hopefully he'll make it here soon, and will be your play-by-play for the rest of the game. Right now, we're going to the anthem, and after that, I will give you the rundown and my bold analysis of this game. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank every one of our viewers for tuning in tonight for this game. It's shaping up to be a pretty good one. Mount Vista, so far in the season, 2-3, not too bad. Arapahoe, however, is 4-2 and ranked number 1 in the state. Mount Vista is only ranked number 7. So definitely a close game, hard-fought game for Mount Vista, I'm predicting. Some major players for Mount Vista. For defense, Owen Soderholm, great defensive LSM. Looking to get the ball away from all those opposing Arapahoeans. Now, Scotty Day, as I like to call him, Scott Day, otherwise known, will be starting in goal, I believe. He's pretty good, and I will predict quite a few awesome goals or saves. Now, Jake Ward from Mount Vista is a midi/attack. And he is yet only a sophomore. He's got 6 goals on the season so far. That's only in 5 games, so he's got more goals than games. It's pretty good.
That's pretty epic.
Yep, sure is, Trevor. Yet another offensive threat that MVHS has, otherwise known as the Golden Eagles, is Jack McFarlane. 4 goals out of the 5 games. Yet again, not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Now, talking about Arapahoe's, pretty big lineup. They are number 1 in the state, of course. They've only played 6 games, and yet one Mr. Bobby Baltzer has scored 13 goals. That's a lot for 6 games. That's more than 2 a game. Quick math. And also they have another offensive threat known as Jake Hall, who has 11 goals on the season. Yet again, not too shabby. So far, no Mount Vista teammate has racked up, or accrued, rather, such a high amount of goals so far in this season. Other than that, really, my bold prediction, Mount Vista is going to win. Pretty close game, maybe even overtime, who knows. And Ryan DeSimone has just arrived freshly from his game. How did it go, Ryan?
Sad loss for JV as we lost to Kent in overtime. Very hard fought, and I'd like to shout out a few boys like Keegan and Cole. Fought very well.
Now, I notice you're breathing hard, Ryan. Is that because you just ran up a flight of stairs after your game? Your hard-fought game?
Yes, sir, Kyle. That's the exact reason why.
Now, if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think JV won against Arapahoe. JV Mount Vista, that is.
We, in fact, did win against Arapahoe. I believe we at least won by 1 or more.
That's not too shabby. You know.
Vista, we have Jackson Marshall, And he has been doing very well this season. Then they're going to pass it up to number 17, who I believe is DJ Surdock. And now it is Luke Brown with the ball, trying to dodge. Unsuccessful dodge there. Passing it back to DJ. And it looks like that's Jacko, or Jack McFarland, who just scored a goal. Nice shot, nice execute, and that's a very great dodge.
Now, at the beginning of this game, in this pregame analysis, I did shout out one Jack McFarland. That's his 5th goal of the season. Very good. I predict, quite boldly in fact, that he's going to be one of the main offensive players for Mount Vista this game. So far, not much can be told from that few little intervals there at 15 seconds. But I'm looking to see where this ends up.
Yep, and again, Jackson Marshall is out there on the face, and they have Poppin on the wing, and I believe that is Blaine Ware on the other wing. They win the face-off, passes it to Cam Brown, who then passes it to Jake Ward. Blaine has the ball going up top, passing it back to DJ. Looks like Blaine's going to go off, and looks like DJ's going to initiate a dodge. Unsuccessful in getting his opponent to move. Passing it back to Luke Brown.
So far, Mount Vista is holding onto the ball all this game. Arapahoe hasn't touched it.
Luke Brown passing it back to DJ, passing it to Jacko. Jacko trying to dodge. Oh, that's successful, and good save by the goalie.
So far, Jack McFarland for Mount Vista taking a lot of shots, and by a lot I mean 2, but still going in. 2's quite a bit of shots for, minute 30 seconds in the game. Not too bad.
I would have to say the same thing.
Arapahoe successfully cleared. And that is Bobby Balter, the main offensive threat for Arapahoe. Owen Soderholm is playing defense. He needs to watch out against Bobby.
Now Reese Evans is playing defense. Looks like he's doing really well, trying to push his guy out of bounds. Keeping in front of his guy, giving those little poke checks.
Arapahoe trying to get something
DJ?
started.
Oh.
Out to Bobby. Bobby passes it.
Poppin playing really tight defense on Bobby. DJ playing really nice defense, pushing his attacker out more.
There's a pass out back by Arapahoe. Pass up top. Fake shot there.
Seems like all of Arapahoe's dodges have been very unsuccessful.
Pass up to Nico Graff for Arapahoe. He's running it down the sideline. Takes a wild shot from far out. Great save there by Scotty. He's going to look to clear here.
Looking on both sides. Can't see anybody.
Really trotting up field, rather. Finally pushed, and one of his wings has it. And chucks it all the way up.
Reese Evans, who misses the pass, and now it's going back towards Arapahoe.
This will be Adam Hanglin with the ball, passing it over to Arapahoe's goalie, Adam Meyer. Arapahoe looking to clear here. Great spin.
There's a flag down. I believe that's on Cam Brown. Possibly a slash.
I'm just trying to get the ball so that the penalty can be called, and it is.
It is in fact a slash on Cam Brown.
So Mount Vista is going to be down one guy, 5-on-6. Against a team like Arapahoe, that's really dangerous because, first in the state, quite a few threats on their team. Now Mount Vista has to go all out defense here and really try their hardest to stop any scoring opportunities.
It's very hard on defense, especially the guy in the middle, to kind of play whoever's on crease, really, because they just keep cutting in and switching most of the time. And when they do that, you kind of get distracted, and it leaves people open, which allows for great shots to be made. Although Arapahoe just tipped that ball, and it looks like it's going to be going towards Vista.
So far, Vista's defense is doing pretty well.
Blaine Ware with the ball. Looks like he's going to try and run it all the way up the field. Oh, passes it back to Simon May. Simon May is going to try and juke his defender and run up the field.
successfully doing so. So far carrying the ball quite a distance, passes it out,
And there's Blaine Ware with the midi back.
and there will be a turnover there. Arapahoe now has the ball looking to clear. Pass there to Dylan Linhart, who passes over to his wing man, number 1, Jake Hall, a very big offensive threat, yet not a very big person in stature.
Mountain Vista is still man down, mind you, but it seems like they might be releasing soon.
And yet that is unfortunate, as Scotty just could not stop that shot there. It's too close, down a man. Not much he can do.
That was a very nice shot and very well executed play on Arapahoe.
That was a great goal there by Jake Hall. 12th goal on the season. Not too shabby at all. Mount Vista will definitely need to look out for him on the field, especially when they're man down. They just can't let something like that happen all too often.
And change on the wings. We now have Grayson McCall as the LSM on the wings. Jackson is still facing off, and I believe that is Matthew Perella on the other wing. Jackson passing it to Grayson, who misses a catch. Looks like the ball is going to be going towards Arapahoe once again.
Adam Bakke with the ball for Arapahoe here. Passes it up.
Good job on Vista for really stopping that fast break from happening.
Arapahoe just passing the ball around, trying to mix up Vista's defense, see if they can work in somewhere. Really spreading out, Arapahoe is.
Blaine overcommitted a little, and that's what allowed his player to have a pretty good dodge on that, but luckily they had a pretty good slide for Vista.
Adam Bakke running behind the goal for Arapahoe. He still has the ball. So far, good defense by Mount Vista, keeping Arapahoe away from the goal very successfully.
Matthew Perella with a little check to the hips to try and push his guy out. He was successful in doing that. Now he had to switch men though. Again, Matthew's sticking with his man, making sure he doesn't get a good shot off. Grayson stick on his man, but he successfully scored on him.
That was a great score there by Dylan Linhart. Came up from around the goal, just too quick for his defender. Came around, got a good shot on Scotty. So far, pretty early on in this game, Arapahoe's coming away a bit, despite the first initial goal of Mount Vista. And I'm intrigued to see where it goes. Mount Vista, its defense so far isn't really comparing to the offense of Arapahoe.
Poffin is back out there on the wings. Nice win by Jackson Marshall, getting a touch into the box. And it looks like they're going to try and do a quick play with the attackman. Shot missed by Jake Ward.
Arapahoe looking to clear here. So far they've done pretty well on the clearing game.
Caden Strassenberg playing really nicely.
This is Adam Hanglin taking it for a run. All the way from his side, finally passes it off to Josh Carlson. And now Arapahoe will be getting some subs in real quick.
Mount Vista's been playing really good defense, and Arapahoe's been playing even better offense so far. I'm quite excited to see how hard-fought this game will be.
Yes, indeed. Simon May playing real good defense. Pass up there by Arapahoe.
Blaine getting on the guy's shot. Ooh,
Shot looked like it went in,
it did look like it went in from here.
and yet I guess it did not. Arapahoe taking it back out to the corner. It's up to Nico Graff, looking to start something. Maybe pull a dodge. He does, but shoots it back out behind the net to Jake Hall and over to Josh Carlson.
Good D there for Blaine Ware, really getting on his guy immediately after that shot that he had on Scotty that could have gone in.
Josh Carlson there, double teamed out, cannot get past the goal line extended. Bobby Balzer trying to get in a shot, and he does.
Good save by Scotty Day, scooped up by Reese Evans.
Playing smart, throwing it back to his goalie so that he can clear it safely. Scotty passing it up. And Mount Vista will clear it successfully. So far, both teams pretty successful in their clears. Mount Vista will be getting some subs in.
Jack McFarland has the ball, passing it. Looks like he passes it to DJ Surdock.
Botched pass there.
Jacko scoops the ball, passing it to Luke Brown. Luke Brown taking a dodge. Couldn't get past his guys. Is going to look back for Jacko. Jacko's going to take it, pass it to, I believe that is DJ again. DJ's going to try. Unsuccessful dodge there. Now Jacko with a try.
Pass out there. And an attempted spin roll off. Still going. Looks like a
Shot. And
attempted shot. Mount Vista's ball. Great chase there by Jake Stopskinski from Mount Vista to get the ball back for his team. And he'll be taking it in here from behind the net.
I believe Jake is one of the many freshmen on Mount Vista's varsity team that have really worked hard over the offseason and really put in all the effort to make it there.
As you can see, he just chased down that defender with the ball, scoops it up. Great effort from the freshman who just bowled over that seemingly senior. He's a big boy for a freshman.
He is.
Shot there, goes out. Ball awarded to Mount Vista. Jake Stopskinski yet again with the chase on that.
Looks like Jake Wardson trying to take it around. Couldn't get it. Passes it to DJ, who could not receive that catch. Fight for the ground ball. Arapahoe takes it.
Fast break. Bobby Balter pass out. There's a flag on the ground. Looks like Mount Vista may have decked Bobby Balter, who's now crying. Extremely mad. Like he's going to do something, but we all know he will not.
And I believe the refs are going to try and say that. I believe they're going to try and say that Reese Evans, in fact, had an aggressive reaction, but I think they're waving that flag off, actually.
So Mount Vista will just be facing off, not down a man at all. Full strength. Great job. Mount Vista's been looking pretty strong on the face-off so far this game. I'm pretty sure they've won every single one. See if Mount Vista can win it yet again and maybe go score.
Jackson with the win again, scooping it, turning, watching out for the attackman on Arapahoe who are trying to check his stick.
Trying to clear. He still holds on to the ball. I don't know what they called there.
I believe they called him for a ward, Kyle.
Ah. For those of you who don't know, a ward is where you take your free hand that's not holding your stick and basically just push away other people's sticks that are trying to hit you. That's illegal. And that will be an overturning of possession.
Looks like we're going to have stick checks by the referees during this timeout.
Probably because Jackson was double-teamed there, getting pushed around, almost out of bounds, off balance, everything. And held on to the ball incredulously. Made it through those dudes, no problem. And they just think he can't be that good, can he? His stick, it must be too deep. Now, is it too deep, Ryan, or is he just that good?
I kind of think that he's just that good, and also with face-off sticks, they're a little different in the ways that people use them. They have like wider channels, so that's easier to grip onto the ball a little bit.
And it's easier to retain the ball in your stick, per se.
Yeah.
So right now, I think Arapahoe is a bit salty. Would you say that one of our players can hold on to the ball better than they can?
I would say that indeed.
Despite that fact, however, Mount Vista's offense not doing so well. Quite a few attempted dodges, but can't really get in past Arapahoe's defense. They're playing pretty stellar, pretty tight. Mount Vista can't get no feeds, no passes, no dodges, nothing. And it looks like Mount Vista will be starting with the ball. I don't know what happened, honestly.
I think it was a timeout.
A timeout. Timeout and a stick check. I received confirmation it was indeed. And now Jack McFarland passing in for Mount Vista.
Pass it to DJ. DJ's going to try and get a touch into the box so that there's not an illegal procedure called.
Jack dodging from way up top, Trying to get in. Does not.
Passes it to DJ. DJ's going to try and pull his guy out. Take this dodge. Seems like he's beat him. DJ Surdock with a nice shot and goal right in front of the crease.
This is a great shot there. His stick was all which ways messed up and brought it back in for a nice tight shot right at the end. Great control there. Went offhand, went on hand, every which way.
I believe they call that the Canadian.
The Canadian. On Vista on the face-off here. Jackson yet again. Stellar performance, 100% win rating.
And it looks like we have Palin Brooks, a senior, on the short side wing.
And Owen Soderholm on the close side wing, who Jackson wins and gives out to. Owen, toe drag there. Pretty impressive move for a long stick.
I believe that is Matt Poffin, actually, Kyle.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
Reese Evans taking it. Looks like he's going to try and rip a shot. Rips a shot, misses. A little bit too high of a shot. Would you agree, Kyle?
Yes, it was, but I attribute that to the fact that he is a long stick. Pretty hard to pull down your shots. Usually they either go into the ground or up high. Very hard to shoot. He took a great attempt at it, though.
He did indeed. Looks like they're going to try and do a double bounce pass. Passing it back. Running up. Passing it to, I believe that is Jake. Jake.
Mount Vista looking to dodge in from behind the goal. Double teamed is Caleb Bongine. Mount Vista really trying to start something up. Cannot.
And I believe that is that Jake Ward? Yeah, that is Jake Ward who got that ball for Vista.
The sophomore, mind you, who is
Second year varsity.
second year varsity, really good player. Scores quite a few goals. I mean, just to mention a few things about him. He's really small, but boy can he dodge these big boys out here. And there was a failed pass there, and Arapahoe will be awarded the ball.
Good defense on Arapahoe to hit him as he was trying to pass. It's really hard to pass it as you're getting hit.
That is true. Brett Burns here for Arapahoe, passing over across field. Arapahoe just looking to clear. Goalie taking out quite a bit of a jog. And Arapahoe looking to start something pretty quick, and yet he backs out. Arapahoe really
Ball's
trying to start
down.
something
Big.
up. It's a big fight for the ball. Mount Vista pulls it out. Looked like a slash to the head, and that's the end of the quarter.
Well fought quarter between the two teams. Both teams tried really hard, and I feel like both of them executed their plays pretty well. Just Arapahoe has been just beating Vista in their execution as well as their speed.
Yes, I believe that Mount Vista's offense, when compared to Arapahoe, of course, while it is good, it's not as good as the dodging capabilities that I've seen from Arapahoe. They've dodged really well. He set up, a few plays, always just passing the ball around. Great movement. And Mount Vista, on the other hand, I mean, they're trying to dodge, but they're not getting in anywhere. Quite unfortunate. The game will be starting up shortly. Jackson Marshall yet again for Mount Vista, facing up against Nick Johnson for Arapahoe for the face-off. I have full confidence in Jackson. He's won every face-off so far.
Jack McFarland is on the wing this time. Looks like he's going to try and go behind Jackson Marshall in case Jackson Marshall flips it out.
It was a win there by Jackson. Let's see if he can pull it out, and he does. Great control there. Drops the ball.
Ball's
Mount
down.
Vista still has it.
Offense is going to take it, passes it back to Scotty Day, trying to get a good clear out of this.
He's playing very safe. I like that. Mount Vista needs to play safe if they want to get the upper hand on Arapahoe and tie up the game. Pass out to Jake Ward.
Jake Ward's going to get a touch into the box. Passes to Jake Stavrovsky.
Stavkovsky, I believe,
My bad.
is his name. It's a hard one to say. I get it. Mount Vista trying to dodge in. Almost beat, but backs off, rather.
That's DJ Surdock with a nice swim dodge. And I believe that is Cam Brown who's going to be trying to pull a... Oh, good.
Diving shot there by Cam Brown. Cam Brown, 7 goals on his season. He's pretty good, but goalie stuffed him with his ankles. Good play there by the goalie. Arapahoe looking to clear. Does so successfully. Out to Trevor Douglas. Arapahoe out back of the net.
Simon May picking up the Arapahoe attacker.
Arapahoe pulling far out, trying to dodge in. However, Mount is playing stellar defense so far. That's Gray McCall there on defense.
Bobby Baltzer just passed the ball.
Yes, he did indeed. Arapahoe just passing the ball around as they have classically the whole game. Trying to get some feeds. Fed to Bobby Baltzer. Ball does not go in. Off of Scotty's ankle. Great hustle there, but the ball is awarded to Arapahoe.
That's a tough call for ref to make when there's two guys who are basically on top of each other diving out of bounds for the ball.
Yes, it is, but the best thing there was both of their efforts. I commend them both. This is Trevor Douglas trying to take it in for Arapahoe. Passes back out to Bobby Baltzer, the main offensive threat for Arapahoe, mind you.
Jacko's going to take Bobby Baltzer on defense. Or Jack McFarland, my bad.
Bobby looking to set up a dodge from behind.
Nice save
Weird
by-
looking shot.
That was a nice save by Scotty Day.
Arapahoe playing a very big press on Scotty, but he gets it out. Clear over midfield.
Looks like Chris Perella's going to take it. Gets, I would call that a slash on the back.
There's
Looks like
a
a
scuffle for the ball. Everyone's in there. It's chaos. Mount Vista takes it out. It's Blake Hamilton with the ball. Got it out.
Passes it to DJ Surdock.
It's Luke Brown subbing in with the ball up top. Arapahoe does not want to push out.
Looks like Chris Perella's going to try and come up and looks like he's wide open but is not able to get the pass back to Chris Perella.
Mount Vista just passing around the outside of the box.
Chris Perella's going to try and initiate this dodge right here. Can't do it. Tries to spin around. Still can't do it.
Tried to pass out there to Cam Brown, however the ball went out of bounds. And this will be Arapahoe's ball. So far, neither team has really failed to clear here, which is quite impressive. And Arapahoe clears yet again successfully over midfield. Pass out there to Josh Carlson.
Owen's going to be trying to poke check him.
Behind the net for Arapahoe. Great defense there by Simon May. Looks like a questionable pick there, but I'll let it slide. Arapahoe still with the ball. Just passing around. Up to Adam Baque, who is quite impressive on the season. 7 goals. Not too bad.
That is, in fact, very good for a season.
Also, considering that they've only played 6 games, you know, it's more
Yeah.
than 1 goal a game.
That's very true, Kyle.
Arapahoe really looks to have slowed down their game here, just trying to work into Mount Vista's defense. Still consistent with their passing.
I believe they are trying to dodge, pass through X, and then pass back up for another dodge. And it is successful as they just scored a goal once again.
That was a pretty crazy shot there by Patrick Kelly up against Simon May. Simon just could not stop that pass. Great shot there into the lower left-hand corner against Scotty. Nothing really he can do against something that low and that well placed.
That's also a very hard shot for a goalie to block when somebody's shooting really close to the goal. It's really hard to block it when they're going low as well.
Yes, indeed. So far, I think the main